Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's part 2. Yes. So this is part 2 of my finding the perfect travel, excursion, hiking, backpack. I'm on the hunt. When I'm on the hunt for something, it takes me a while to find it. So in part 1, you saw kind of the smaller ones where I was having challenges with, like the upper or the pockets that are available or really not available. So if you just saw part 1, or if you didn't see part 1, let me give you a little wrap up. I just got the Ospreys and I ordered those 2 sizes in the women's 9 liter, which aren't, when you go to the smallest size, it's actually 7 liters. So that's like a little, I don't want to say deceiving, but anyway, it is what it is. And then I ordered the men's version, which is an 11 liter, but in their smallest one, which is actually a 9 liter. So the largest one on the women's and the smallest size on the men's, same style. We're the same, almost the same measurements, the same liters and everything, but they're just cut a little bit different. I actually preferred the men's style. It just seemed to fit me a little bit better. I'm very broad shouldered, but I felt like the bag was just a little too small. I couldn't find one in the Gregory that I actually really liked, which are the 2 brands that I've been looking at, is Osprey and Gregory. So I did order that same one in a larger version. So the Osprey Tempest comes in 9 liter, 20 liter, and they had 24 liter. 24 liter isn't available on REI, but it is available on the Osprey store and it's available on Amazon. My thought was, since the smaller versions kind of match up based on the women's and the men's, I figured so would the larger versions. So the Tempest 20, which is the women's version of that same backpack, but a little bit bigger. The largest size, which is medium large, would match up to the smallest size on the men's version, which is a Talon 22. And to me, saying men's, women's, I basically think that you have to go by body size type. We're all different. We are all different shapes, different sizes, and I think you just have to see which cut fits you best. So I, in my opinion, would try on as many different sizes and versions that they have at any, if you go into a store or if you order them different styles, because it's just so much better. Based on if you're narrow on the top, if you're wider on the top, if you're apple shaped like me, or if you're pear shaped like others, you know, all different things that you just have to see what's going to fit you. I could see that if I was more pear shaped, I would probably want something a little bit shorter because it may hit on my bum, you know. But for me, I'm very broad, like a dude. And so anyway, you know, and some women are, and some men are a little bit more narrow, and we're all just made different. And like I said, you just got to try on different things, different styles. So I ended up ordering, because I like that men's version of the smaller one so much better, that I ordered the men's version in the a little bit bigger. I actually really, when I started on this, if you watched my unboxing video like 2 videos ago, or a video ago, you would have seen that I really thought I just needed a small one. I think I said in that video that I wouldn't need something in the 20 liter, but putting my stuff in there, I actually realized I probably do. Oh, I mean, these things just happen. Oh, I ordered the Talon 22, and I'm gonna try it on first. So in the part 1 video, which I'm putting these both up on the same day, so they're in there. It's in there somewhere. If not, I'll put it up here in the iCard. wherever it's going to hit. But it has all the same features. It has the trekking bowl. It has this extra loop for like an ice pick holder, whatever, but it also, you can use it to hold things in this pocket, say an umbrella, or if you want your trekking poles here, you have a trekking pole there, or if you have a large bottle, it has these nice compression straps. It also has, I think I forgot to mention, but this is one of the big things, is that I really did like having this little pocket here to put like a little, which I purchased, a little selfie tripod, like a mini one. And you could just have a point of view going on while you're walking around. So that's like super great. So anyway, but it has everything the same. It has nice big pocket in the front, has two nice big things on the side, two mesh pockets. I'm going to put this one in here. This is a pretty big, it's a 40 ounce, but it's not big around, but still there's a lot of space in there, and then you can tighten it up with a compression strap, but it's pretty good size. Goes down to the bottom, so past the mesh here. That's good. Has the nice big bag on the inside where it goes down about halfway, so you can really get inside there. This is the part that I'm having still the most problem with, is this pocket is the same as this exterior pocket. So if I put a lot in this exterior pocket, there's going to be less, like I have my hand in here, there's going to be less space to put stuff on this side. It's not two pockets. And they advertise it as two pockets or spaces, and it's really not. It's just not. I keep saying that it would have been better if they put a pocket over here, so this is a true pocket on its own, and this is a true pocket on its own. But it is what it is. I have my laptop here, and it does fit inside with the case. There's not another area for a laptop, but it has all the same features as the other one. It has the hip pockets, which I love. They're pretty good size. This is all really, really nice. What I think I like the most is this back feature. Oh, this is going to be so nice just walking around and just having this air escape where the less sweating and stuff. Everybody's going to sweat, especially if it's in the summer. But it'll at least keep your back not as soaking wet because you have a little bit of ventilation, and there's a little bit of padding, not a lot, on the, I call them wings, but the hip belts. Let me put this on so I can show you. Let's see. So this fits me very nice in this area. It just does. It's made, I believe the men's are made where the straps are a little bit farther out. And since I'm so wide, they fit really nice, like right over my shoulders, where I felt the women's were in like this, and then they actually go down like this. And it's true. I mean, normally it would be nice to have them go like that. My body's not made like that. I would prefer that they just kind of come over and come down a little bit more. And they're set wider. So I like that. So the hip belt hits me right in the center, which is perfect. This is about exactly where it should be. And then when you do this, you don't want to pull it so tight that it moves this up. That's one of the biggest things. A lot of people pull them so tight, and then it totally jacks it up, and then you're walking around with the hip belt and your thing going at an angle. So just make sure it's kind of all sitting kind of flat right here. I'm not an expert, but I've watched a lot of videos. Okay, and then you have these upper straps that you pull. Where's it? Oh, there it is. That you pull to get it closer to you. You can get a nice tight fit there. And then You find where you want this to be at your most comfortable. This is more just to keep, you know, the straps kind of secure, but put it where you're comfortable. It obviously it goes so far, so it just depends. Some people like it up here, some people like it here, some people, I've seen it down here. And then just tighten it up. And then see, these are pretty secure. They feel comfortable. When you raise your arm, it should be pretty even right here. So this is to me, it's a good fit. Feels comfortable. So this is probably like the perfect size. Like I said, men's, women's, don't take that language and run with it. Find what fits you and makes you feel good. So this is a small medium in the men's Talon 22. And as you can see, I put the specs up here so you can see like height, weight, liters, what else, and how much it weighs. Oh, you can see this as we're going along. Oh, not bad, and it feels good, it feels comfortable. Now, I don't have anything in it, but I can usually tell once I put them on, like immediately, if they're gonna feel awkward on me. Well, I think as soon as you start putting stuff in it, then it's going to feel a little bit different. So make sure you do like bring some stuff if you go to a store, or pack it down and stuff. I had already put stuff in this and tried it on, but I just wanted you to see. Probably should do that. Probably. So what I have in here right now is the laptop case and my puffer jacket. You can see it. So this is how it looks. I would have loved to have done this outside, but it's been hecka windy here in California, and major storms, and yeah, just a lot. To make it more comfortable when you take it off, loosen these straps up a little bit so you're not, you know, makes it easier on you. One thing I can see, I keep forgetting to show this because I probably wouldn't use it, but it's a hydration pouch in here. And it's, from the other videos I've seen, it's very difficult once your bag is full to be able to put your hydration in here. So the other bags that I showed in part 1, they all have this. Also, this little handle, it's like super thin. I don't know. You put enough in here with the water and everything. I don't know if it'll hold it. All right, we're gonna take this stuff out and I'm gonna show you the next one. So the next brand I tried was Gregory, and you're probably gonna say, well, those look identical. This is a 25 liter, this is a 20 liter. They do come in men's and women's styles. These actually are the women's versions, or what they would say would fit a woman's body. I'm gonna say it could fit anybody, okay, anybody. I first got this one and I tried it on and I absolutely loved it, but I felt it was still a little too big. It's 25 liters, super wide. I mean, these pockets are actually really generous. I mean, I think my bottle floats in here. Like, I could put my bottle and I could put another bottle in there, I think. I don't have another bottle, but yeah. And then it has a compression strap. Tighten it up. But yeah, look how generous they are. You could put a couple things in there. Another thing that I did like about it is these, if you can tell, these are angled this way. So if you reach, like if you have long enough arms, which I really don't, you can pull the bottle out and probably put it back in. My arms are not that long. Let me be real about that. Well, that may not happen. But I could see someone with the longer arms, the way it's angled, it can go in and out. Rather than it's cut straight across and then you have to drop it down this way, you could drop it down a little bit at an angle, which is really nice. When I saw this color too, I was like, I really like this color. I really love blue. And you're probably wondering, she ordered a beige one on the last one. I ordered a beige one. You wanna know why? because it was the cheapest one. And I just wanted to try and see if I really liked it. I didn't want to spend any more money. I spent a lot of money doing this. And I just, like, I literally have to get stuff sent back and pick one, I tell you. Anyway, but when this red came, I was like, this is kind of me. Look, I even did my red nails. But it's the 25, and I just felt like it was just slightly too big. Slightly too big. So I thought I ordered the 20 because I wanted to see kind of what the difference would be, how it would feel and stuff. And I did the gray one because I like gray too. A lot of my stuff is blue, black, gray. And I really don't have any red, but I love this red. So we'll see. We'll see what happens because I haven't picked anything yet. Because they're both identical, I'm actually going to show you the gray one with all the features. Since if you saw part 1, you already saw kind of what the other one, the Osprey Tempest, looks like, or the Tempest Talon. So this is the Maya, and I think the counterpart, the men's version, is called the Miko. Now what I learned is when I was looking at online is that the Miko is actually not as wide. It's taller, or this length it's longer this way, but it's narrower this way because they're both 20 liter. And the women's is opposite. Oh, it's really interesting. So I think the men's is like 7.7. I'll put it up here. The men's is like 7.7 and the women's is 8 something. And I thought that's very interesting. Like, here's the dimensions, and it's just, I guess they feel like women's torsos are just a little shorter, but it does fit within what I feel my range is. And oh, I don't know. Anyway, this one felt really, really nice, and I think I could do that. I really thought on also the 25 is that it was so wide down here, and there's no compression straps down here in this area, that that I thought maybe it would fill up too much and then it would be very heavy down here. And the thing with backpacks that are a little longer and have multiple straps, such as the hip strap and the compression strap and the straps this way, this is all to loosen up distribute the weight better, basically. And if a lot of it is going to be, if this is going to be the biggest part of your bag, it doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense. Why not make it kind of little, to me, it's a little vertical in. To me, it goes slightly a vertical in this way right here. And this is really wide down here. So that's my thought on that. That's my thought. I would want it to be a little more distributed, maybe a little more rectangular, even shaped, I guess what I'm saying. The Miko, the men's version, is made a little narrower if I decide that this is the one I want to get. So I already kind of know that the 25 liter is a little too big. So I'm going to see about this. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around, and so I'm going to get this in a little bit closer so you can kind of see a lot of the features. Let's do that. All right, I realized that I have a gray comforter and you can't really see it. Oh, here it is. This is in all its glory. I do love this. I think this is one of the biggest things I said I hated about the smaller ones, the Osprey Tempest 9 and Talon 11, that they only had the little bungee thing. Now, the benefit of the bungee thing on the other ones is that you can actually cinch it up really tight if you only had something small in there. But it's also only a 9 or an 11 liter. I don't know how much you would carry to cinch it up. Oh, it does have the little loop down here where you could attach a little light. And then this is a generous mesh area. So you could put wet clothes and stuff in there. Does have the trekking pole strap thing that you can hook and do here, I'm getting better at this, you guys. I'm getting better. I'm learning all of the details on this stuff. All right, so you can have it open, and then it has a clip here. So all you have to do is clip it on there, and then tighten it. Tighten it. I'm going the opposite direction. Oh, trekking poles, and then I'm gonna loosen this stuff up. Very nice, generous. These are just as big as the 25, the Maya 25. You got all this room in here. It's just really nice to have them this big. It really is for those larger bottles, for people who use those larger bottles. I can't actually fit my hand around. But while this is a 40 ounce, I actually got these at Walmart on clearance for like $5. And and I can actually hold it, barely. You can see I can barely hold it, but I can hold it. But it's a 40 ounce, and that's probably most important for me to not forget to drink water. This also tightens up here, so if you want to put other things there, you can tighten things up. And this side is the same. It's also a compression strap, so there's compression straps on both sides. Just kind of tighten it up there. And basically all you have to do is just kind of bend it back a little, and it'll open up pretty simple. Same size on that side. Okay. Now this is what I like about this one over the other one, is this has that front pocket. Why couldn't they do that? All right. And it actually has, I don't know if it's maybe the same material, but it feels kind of like a wet pouch. I don't know, but it's not that big, but you can put anything in here. It's pretty good size. I want to say my hand's not that big, but my whole hand fits in there. I would say wallet, like here's, I have an i15 Pro Max, i15 Pro Max, and it goes to like here. So you can kind of see it in there. So there's that pocket. It's a true pocket, all on its own. Then we have, let me find the zipper pull. Okay. Then we have this one. So this goes down about halfway, which I like. I like to be able to see stuff. And this is kind of where you'll see that little pocket that we just saw from the outside. Something that Osprey needs to learn on. Because now I have another pocket that I can actually use. So here's the other pocket. I'm going to put my phone in this one too so you can kind of see. So it looks like it's not as wide as the other one, but it's definitely got a lot of space in here. You could throw a small wallet, keys, whatever. There is a little key chain thingamabob in there, but a true 2 pockets, which is fantastic. And then it goes all the way down in here. What I like also is I like kind of this 2-tone color inside. I have a lot of things that are gray, and so if I put it up on here, it'd be, yeah, I wouldn't be able to see it very well. Oh, but let's put the puffer jacket. Now my puffer jacket goes down to a little ball about this big. It can. I have a little case for it, but normally I can just shove it down in here. I'm going to put that inside there. So that's the little puffer jacket. And you can see there's like, it gets pretty wide on the bottom. So it's all down there. Now, you're probably thinking, she didn't put her computer in here. Wanna know why? Because it has another one. It has another zipper. Now this is actually for the hydration bladder. The hydration bladder does not come with this, but it has the little clip and hook if you wanted to use up to, I believe it's a 3 liter that can fit in here. Don't quote me on that. But I believe it's a 3 liter, and it's really wide and generous to be able to get a bladder in and out, where on the Osprey one, it's in between, it's like here, it's in between the straps, and then these straps also. Oh, you have to fit it in here. Well, look how wide this is. It's just totally different. I'm bringing the Osprey one so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. Here are the upper straps. Now we're going to make them bigger. Make them bigger, because that's what you're going to have to do. And then this is the opening. And this is very tight. Very tight. So this is what I'm trying to show you here. See if I can get this in the frame. It is just it's hard. And the other reason I think that people say it's hard is because this is a frame, this area here. And on this, it's actually frameless. It has it doesn't have like a bar, I think, some kind of structure. Where this one's very hard all the way around. So it's just very hard. But what makes this convenient, it's like another pocket where I can easily put my computer bag in here and it fits. I have a MacBook Air M2. I think it's like 2 years. I think it's the first year it came out. I don't know. I think it's 2022. In here, and this thick padding. It doesn't match, but I'm at the point where it's like, I'm not gonna pay any more money for this stuff. Now, the only thing I can see on this is that once it's in here, and if I'm on a flight, I never use my laptop on a plane, never. But I can also slide my iPad in this case. It fits, I've done it. And I'm thinking that because the zipper is on the side, I wouldn't be able to easily get it out. That would be the one thing. That'd probably be the only thing. So the simplest thing is obviously get another case where the zipper's on top. I can just open it and pull out the iPad. That actually fits. Now this frame, it's structural, but it's not metal. So it bends a little more. It moves a little more. This particular size will fit underneath a airplane seat. I'm thinking this is a very good option for what I'm thinking. Oh, here it has the little, you can hang stuff on here, these little elastic things, or you can run your hydration hose, and then your hydration hose clips here. It has the little strappy here. Has a whistle in case I get Letty and me lost on a trail, which has happened. And then it has double straps here, which a lot of people, they have mentioned they use this for their sunglasses. They put the arm through it and then they're set, it's there in case they need them. I would still keep mine in a case because I'm always paranoid that I would mess them up, scratch them up, just like I've messed up my watch. And then it's got nice, generous hip belts. Go inside. Now let's look. See? So my phone, oh, it does fit. So if you put it in the right way. So they do fit. So you just have to put it in based on, this is kind of the bigger side and that's the smaller side. So if you put it in like this and drop it in, it'll work. And it's not too bad. It's not super scrunched. And then of course another one for snacks and stuff. What I like about this one, it does have this nice little air mesh in here. It's got this little channel in here for breathe, for airflow. And then it's got, this padding is thicker than the Osprey. What I noticed is when I got the red one, which is the bigger version of this, I was feeling on these pads right here, and it's like these little gel. It like forms. It's really interesting, and it has these little airflow, like small little tiny holes, but it has like these little gels in here. It's really nice, and I like it a little bit better. Let me get this one. Let's see. Yeah, this has cushion, but it doesn't have this like pillowy effect. I don't know what it is, but it feels really nice, and I like it. All right, let me see. I gotta put this up a little higher. I think that's good. Okay. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna put this on. We got everything in here. I think what I want to do is tighten up the compression straps. So I have all I have in here is the iPad, or no, the laptop case, my puffer jacket. I'll even put this in here so you can see it, how it is. And of course, if you wanted to, you can strap this in that way. Stays a little more secure, especially like with traveling and stuff. I've had my water bottle fall out. It was empty, but it was my Carnival one. It was my Carnival cup, you know, that you get on the ship. And I was going on a cruise, and I was always on my way, and it came out. It came out. I have no idea where it went. It was gone. I had to buy one. Oops, wrong one. Trying to pull the chest strap, and it will do nothing. All right, that's right on my hips, right in my belly button. Yeah, you can see all my rolls. But that's okay. I want you to get the full effect. All right, so there's that. Feels really good, feels comfortable. Now I'm going to pull these upper ones. To cinch it close. Feels good. I'm going to do this. That feels really good. What's good about this is hopefully someday these straps down here will be hanging way down here because I'll be able to cinch it in. But I'm going to be realistic about that. It's actually really nice. This is a really nice backpack. Oh. So you have an idea of what the 20 liter looks like, but I want to show you what the 25 liter looks like. So this is what the 25 liter looks like. I'm going to be really honest. Even though the 25 liter is a little bit bigger, it actually feels more comfortable than the 20 liter. And I put the same items in here. It actually feels lighter. Again, that's one of those things. You have to put your stuff in and try them on. So between the two sizes, I really thought the 20 liter was going to be the one. But I'm feeling this and I'm like going, wow, this actually feels really good. I don't know if I like it this wide out. I feel like if I put too much stuff in, although if I put kind of my softer, like the puffer and stuff like that at the bottom, it wouldn't be that bad, but you can carry the heavy stuff more in the middle and up. And it does feel really good. So anyway, but we have one more. Because while I was online searching, I noticed that the Tempest 24 liter has a different design than the 9 and the 20 liter. Let's check that one out.